Hi, chat. Hello. Imposter, imposter. Forgot the words there for a second. Why? Double check and make sure all these instances of my own voice are muted because I swear I can hear something. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Does it feel right? Do anything? It says it's still running an ad. Oh, or is that the cooldown for the ad? It's probably the cooldown for the ad. It's fine. Everything's fine. Professional of some sort. Okay. Um, that should be everything. I'm sure if I've forgotten something, someone will tell me. Yeah, spoilers in chat. Possibly. Hi! It's been a while since I played an Archaeo SMP on stream. Was there something I needed to do? I still haven't gotten a minimal armor pack for this server yet. I'm gonna have to find one. When I originally looked, there weren't any, but I have a feeling I might have a better chance now that it's been a little bit. One second, there we go. Hmm. Do I already have some of this made? Oh, I have a ton. Okay, this stuff should definitely, maybe in that one. Okay. Nope, that one's full. This one got empty. Nope, that one doesn't have empty spots. Okay. So as you might be able to tell from my inventory's current situation, I have in fact been working on this project a lot already. And by a lot, I mean a smidgen. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna need more tough. Okay. Okay. Singing along to this music. Is the music at a good volume or do I need to turn it up? Is it a good volume in my ears? I guess we could just start working on the dungeon. So this is what I have so far. I do need to fix that. That's okay. Got some tunnels started. We will have some issues. Merely because, oh well, that's nearly at the outside actually. Um, because this placement of certain objects, namely, that bubble vader, for example. Because of that, we are limited. Ooh. I'm still confused why this is here. We're kind of limited in certain directions at this level. As we go down further, we'll be less and less limited. But I was thinking, since I kind of already have the plans for these tunnels kind of okay, the locations of these tunnels kind of figured out. Thinking maybe we work on the next bit down here. Because I have ideas. Now I am gonna just make the shulker monster kind of at the center of this. Simply because I don't need problems right now. Inventory problems specifically. I did want to age some of these though. Even though I'm going to let most of them age naturally, I kind of want a handful that are pre-aged simply because I have a plan. Okay, pre-age those then. Because I have lanterns that are already aged that I would like to add some aged chains too now that we have them. Oh, now that I have them made, rather. So we'll all go here, clearly. Obviously gonna put a wall here. I kind of do like this situation here, like this possibly being part of that room. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they'll be at a secret exit. And we're really lucky because this right here is actually the plant room. Where is that zombie? Over here somewhere? Well, how'd you get in there? Like, very clearly lit up. I don't know how that happened. I also love how some of our hoppers are just out and about, exposed to the elements. It's amusing. Okay. So, that can move. We're gonna continue this way. Interesting that that's all solid brick. Actually, it needs to not be. A little bit more brick than that, though. There we go. Hi, Surge! Okay. So figure. We're gonna block this water off. Okay. That should block that off. I figure it'll be really easy to build a labyrinth in here. Because, well, there's not that much in here. I can actually visualize the space quite a bit more than I would be able to if well, you know, if it wasn't like half air and a bit of a weird mess. The real question is, do I want this to be the center tunnel? Ah! Or do I want... actually, positioning-wise... What's this here? Okay, that's that. I mean... Oh, okay, we're under that bit of land. I know where we are. I do actually... Wait, is that exposed to the outside? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so we're definitely taking that direction at some point. Like, here, I think? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Side quest! Side quest in the mapping journey. We're gonna forget about the main tunnel for a second. Do, do, do. Da, 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 da. Wait. Yes. Looks like the other person on the server has started their stream. Yay. So I realize that the title says dungeon expansion and that's what I intend to do. However, I have been informed that my assistance might be asked for later. So, to be fair, I volunteered it. I was like, yeah, if you need help, I'm down. So we may be side questing from the side quest. Because I don't know about you, but I have a lot of fun when I help my server mates do things. So, if an opportunity comes up, I am going to 100% jump ship on my own plans and go help out them instead. Thank you for the lurk. Have a good stream. Here, let me do this because I that button and then that button. There we go. Because two of my mods are probably still eating, and the other one I believe is playing Overwatch at the moment. So, all of them are busy. There you go. But yes, if you aren't following WitchDomilith, you should be. They're also a member of this server. And are currently also streaming from the server. And are just a cool person in general. But yes, I really like the idea. Ah, this is I might have to lower it then. What was I doing last time I was in here? Hello? Clearly I was not considering the structure of this place. I feel like it would be cool. Ah! Ow. It would be really cool to like have part of the dungeon go into this. I don't know if I'll have to go down at some point, but we'll definitely like leave a hole here, so I remember that this cave is here. Okay. Oh, there's wild Dolive in chat if anyone wants to catch it. I don't know what's going on with my voice right now. Give me a second. Let's light this up. Don't let this feeling fade. Die like a riot plane. Hang on right this way. I wish I didn't have to tap out to turn the music up. Oh, that's funny. You can see the inside of that from here. Okay, I like this. So that's fun. Like a private plane. Dun, dun, dun. More core, like I definitely don't already have way too much of that. Okay. Let's see what's this direction. Besides an absolute mess of inside outside. Don't let this feeling fade. Okay. Ah! Welcome to another round of me professionally falling all the time. That's... There we go. Oh, I missed the jump boost. But I switched it out because I knew that haste was going to be important for this project. Okay, where... Oh, I was trying to be over here. Okay, that makes more sense. It's like, I'm lost in my own maze that isn't even got walls yet. That sounds about right. That's a very Clara thing to do. Get lost in a maze that isn't even done yet. Okay. Into the sky like a fiery plane. I keep wanting to say like a flying plane or something like that. I don't know why lyrics are wrong in my brain. Just a little more each day. So the question is, do I have a tunnel going in the other direction off of this one? I feel like the answer is yes. The only thing I'm gonna have to check. Actually, I should have checked this before. Dang it. Let's go ahead and put this away actually, because I'm not using it really. I need. Well, I mean, I could just. Okay, now I gotta mark out the pillars. Okay, so I have a very specific science to the pillars. So, obviously, depending on the spacing of the pillars, will depend on whether or not the entrances will be in the right spot. Now, in theory, I make the rules. So, I say in theory, I do. So, I can just decide that this is where this goes. However, that specific alignment is flexible to the left or the right a little bit. So, we'll stick to the patterns because the whole point of this is for it to be a little bit confusing. Why? It's a dungeon. Dungeons are supposed to be confusing. Okay, so that's a 5, which means this should be a 3. Ah! It's only like an off by 1 error. Well, off by 2. Off by 2 error? Can I deal with that? Yeah, I feel like I can. Or do I just do 2 3s? I make the rules. Why am I... You know what? It's also allowed to just be confusing. Normally that'd be 3 3s in a row, though. Can I get away with doing a 3 right after this instead? Because I think that will balance it a little better. Normally a 3... Here, I'll show you guys so you can kind of see. Normally, the reason I'm doing 3 5 3 5 is because a 3 is normally a doorway and a 5 is normally the wall. If we go up here, we can see that. Now I do have 3s. Oh, I do have a couple 3s in between the doors. It depends. But I was kind of just abiding, doing that kind of as a rule just to make some stuff interesting with the spacing. Because I like this. I like this a lot. Now granted, this is uneven because of the entranceway. But I intend to do that kind of thing in a lot of places. Now I don't know if I'll be doing the indentation at all of them. But, you know, it's a work in progress at the moment. The only thing I know for sure is that I want a couple of these balconies and just in general some like interesting like complex vibes. Not vibes. Complex like maze-like things. Fun part is like this. Oh, my cart is not going backwards. Is part of the storage room. Like that's the storage room right there. So now I'm planning on incorporating that into whatever room this is. It's like that's that kind of stuff. Yeah, I definitely don't need to do 3s though. I actually think this works out perfectly. Bum, 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 bum. But I should probably do a 3 and then a 5 on this just so that mean, it doesn't have to feel symmetrical. I make the rules. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. The movie being symmetrical is the point. I don't know. At this point, I'm making crap up. It's fine. Now, I do think this is a little... It's actually not as wide as it should be. Yeah. Technically, it'll be one wider, but that's fine. I'm marking things right now. Okay. I turned the music up and then turn it back down. Whoops. Nice thing is I got a bunch of stone from digging out the other part of the tunnels. So, I don't think... Oh, there's actually... Oh, okay. I mean, it could have something end up being in that room that could be kind of... Ooh, that might actually work out, weirdly. So, having a secret entrance... Such structurally smart. I feel like that's not structurally smart. As much as like it'd be cool for there to be like a secret entrance over here. It literally gets you to the heart of the castle from the outside. But do I care about it being structurally smart? I don't know. Do I care about it being structurally smart? These are the questions. These are the questions. Oh, hold on. I should... Okay. Yeah. I may have Rin's stream open. But also they are currently working on letting up their base a little bit to villager proof it, and yeah. It's like sleeping helps know where the back like not sleeping helps you know where the spawnable spots are, but not sleeping also lets things spawn. As am I not sprinting for some reason? Or am I just is my brain just why hello? I don't know. Okay, there you go. It's fixed. I don't know what the heck that was. I must have hit like a combo of keys. I must have hit the Windows key. An accident. Okay. I kind of think this might end up being a bunch of rooms. So that should work. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I know what that is. The pillar's not necessary for that, I don't think. Okay. I like this being a hallway here. I think that'll be good. How much space do I have in this direction? Okay, decent amount of space. As for that, that was probably me pillaring at a random point in time, and I just had leaves in my inventory for who knows why. Quite common for me to just be in here lighting it up and just be like, all right, what do I got? Acacia leaves of all things. I don't need those. I can almost guarantee you that's what happens. Like, I don't need these, and I need to pillar up here because I keep dying and face planting things. Now, I do intend to go down again. I want to have this be a very interconnected, well, maze, as I said before. Block off the water. Okay. Nope. Oh my, Zoe. Hello. I don't know what she's barking at. Zoe. Zoe. Hey. Come here. You, come here. What you being so noisy about, baby girl? Hmm? Yeah? I know it's your birthday, but you don't get a pass for barking at everything, you silly gooseball. Yeah? Who's your best baby, though? Alright. Go see Mama. I said go see Mama, not bark at the crazy hallucination you have at the moment. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay. So it's a very much of a mess in here. Let me just break this. It doesn't need to be here. Mhm. Okay. At least it seems like I did still like do a decent job of lighting this up, so it doesn't look like that much is spawning in here, which is helpful. Okay. I like this. I like this. I don't know where I want to put the staircase down though. I could just put the staircase down here. Like nothing's stopping this from being the way that goes. I actually kind of think that makes sense. It would explain why there's like another 3 here before there being a 5. Don't need any of this for the building process. I will pull a little bit more stone out of here. Okay. There we go. Ah. Okay, how many layers do I need to go before I turn? Before I say like... Well, how tall is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least. That means I need to go down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5. 6. Okay. 6, 7. 8 maybe? We'll just go down 8 because that way we have a little bit of wiggle room for roofs, ceiling, and stuff. It does feel a little long. Oh, I accidentally broke that already. Let's not do that. So, oh, do I want to make it turn though? I could just turn it and maybe it wouldn't feel... Maybe I just do the bare minimum though. Ow! Oh, and good. Actually, I needed it to be up to 1 because then it'll go over this hopper layer. Perfect! It goes over the hoppers. Yay. Okay. I think that will work. This is going to work out. The nice thing is the layers will feel a little different because their entrances are all different places. And this one, nope, we'll turn this way. I have a lot of copper in this mountain. It's actually kind of crazy that there's this much here that I just didn't know about. At least I'm not having as much gravel fall on my head anymore. Really struggling with that the other day. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's in between layers. Actually, key. Haha! Can I, like... Probably can't really adjust that hopper line. That's okay. It doesn't need to be adjusted. It's fine. I will just put the wall back. Wall go here. And we'll just put a too tall... We'll just put it like a room here, maybe? A little bit of like a antechamber. Antechamber? I think that's the correct term. Okay, I don't know what that is. Well, I know what it is, but I don't know exactly where in the build that is. So we're just gonna... That's the size of this section. It's fine. Am I gonna do a 3 wide? Or do I want to do a 2 wide off of this just to be silly? feel like a too wide off of this is actually kind of make it interesting. I don't want it to be the full width of this room. Makes sense to do a one wide? I don't think so. I could definitely do a door. Just do a door. And then do a 3 wide. I am going to end up going through and texturing this, of course. Yeah, shush. Peter is authorized, silly. My dude's just trying to tell me it knows things, and I'm like, no, I don't think you do. Country roads. Yeah, can't go too much further this way because we will, yeah, run into a slight problem. That is currently the limit of this hallway. This is gonna be so much fun. I don't know why, but this type of building is so much fun. Like, I'm gonna just make an absolute mess of it in the best way possible. Because the thing is, I can put a pretty big room in under here. I didn't know it'd be perfect. Hope. Hi, Acquire. Yeah, I'm having a decent Wednesday. The snow's melting faster than the water can, know what to do with it. Know where to go, rather. So that's caused some interesting issues, but nothing I directly have to deal with. I just happened to notice it at work with one of the areas. It's like right next to where I do stuff. Like, I don't think that box is supposed to be wet. My boss is like, yeah, no, I don't think it is either. What had happened, I think, based on what I picked up as it, because it was like right as I was leaving that I noticed it, is where the roof drains is next to the closet that the water was coming out of. And on the other side of the wall, what had happened is there was a giant snow pile there. So the water that was draining off of the entire roof of this building melting had gotten stuck because it had nowhere to go because there was snow in the way. So when I was leaving, the couple of them were shoveling a bunch of it to try to make a trench so that it could escape and not puddle. Yeah. It's not the first time that particular spot has flooded in the smallest amounts. Excuse me. I lost a god. And I'm the only one who notices usually because I'm the only one who's really in that room for a long period of time. It's my office-ish. It's a space that's supposed to have like it has desks for like 3 people. But I'm the only one currently in there. So yeah. We'll see. I'm assuming they'll be able to fix it. Okay. Let me side quest time, chat. I may or may not have their stream open, and I may or may not have noticed what they were dealing with, and may or may not think Glowlicon would be a perfect solution. I'm currently working on expanding the dungeon. So, in case anybody wasn't aware, just for the sake of clarification. Okay, let me see. Where would I have? Oh, I know. We'll have to go to the bone meal farm. Chat. We're gonna have to do a side quest of a side quest. I think I've used most Megalocan. But the storage room is technically a dungeon. Let me show you that first. So this is technically supposed to be a dungeon, right? I'm adding to it. The idea originally, when I was building the keep, because the keep originally was supposed to be like one of the only buildings here, actually. Ironically, I ended up building an entire castle around it. The original intention was not for it to be that big of a project. In fact, it was only really supposed to be like a cathedral and a couple towers. And, you know, here we are. But, I originally was like, oh, I want some dungeons with, yeah, we'll just leave that the way it is. With water in it, and I want that, like, coming out of the side, and I think it ended up, I don't remember if it was originally intended, but it ended up being where I put the storage room, because it made the most sense. We put the, glass feature in, or I did, however you look at it. Dragon helped me a lot, so he gets partial credit for everything. So yeah. I was trying to think of what to do because the base of the castle, like the basic castle, is done. I do still have a couple projects that are in the works. But the two things that I still want to try to work on both require organics and some practicing and stuff and creative. Let me just. Oh, we just some bone meal, don't maybe. Is this got? This doesn't have any either. Okay. So, yeah. It's like I want to put some dragons around. Possibly some other flying creatures. That's the more terrifying one, I'll be honest. The one I like, I don't know how to go about learning how to do that. So I've actually saved a couple, like, images. And I intend, maybe I'll do it, maybe I'll do it between now and Friday, maybe. I want to watch Gem's video. I think it was Gem. It was Gem or Pearl did a video on building dragons. I honestly might just go watch a bunch of their older creative tutorial videos. But that one's gonna be difficult. The other one is I was going to build a glass storm of sorts around the iron farm, which, you know, is still something I want to do. Okay. I didn't get all of this just for Ren, but one second. At this rate, I'm gonna have to go get my water. Okay. Okay, I am going to mute up real quick and go grab more water because for whatever reason my throat's dry today. But I'll be right back, chat. Let me go fill this water up. I thought I would have enough, but not with the way I'm feeling right now, I won't. Alright, I'm back, I'm back. Gonna run across the house, fill the water, and run back across the house. Okay. I AFK'd here because I was hoping to get a little bit more bone meal. Okay, perfect. That will definitely help later. Alright. Let me find myself where... Nope, that's the wrong direction. We need to go this way. And yes, I could use our rings that we made. But, you know. I'm a rebel, what can I say? Ba, 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 ba. There, I flew through one. Okay. I should really just mark Harold's portal, actually, now that I think about it. I've gone through it so many times in the last, like, couple weeks. Because Rin doesn't have their own portal. Yet. That's fine. Waypoints, create waypoints. The real question is, will we be able to sneak up on Rin? Probably, honestly. As I've already done that a couple times now.
I'm gonna need so many more fences. Sometimes the hitboxes mess with me, and then I don't place things that I definitely should have placed.
Yeah, hitboxes are pretty tricky.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How much do you want?
You know what? We'll start with that. We'll start with 2 stacks and see how I go. Oh my god, how much did you bring?
Honestly, I didn't do the math. I've given you 4, so I have 7 and a bit. Had 7 and a bit?
Oh my goodness.
No. From like 2 seconds at my farm.
I didn't mean to put you down. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about using glow like
I may or may not have you on my second monitor. And I was like, I know what will solve that problem.
I think the crazy one to me is they're spawning on this roof. Like they're spawning in here because it's the middle of the dark, but they're spawning on the roof. I'm pretty sure, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's all spawnable. This row would be.
In
some spots, yeah.
We just go
It's
along.
interesting. It's a very green and red when I turn my light mod on.
I guess because half of them are slabs and half of them aren't.
Yeah, the 2 lines that aren't slabs are... But the lantern or torches you have underneath are still lighting them up somewhat.
Ah.
Because, you know, Minecraft be like that.
Yep. The roofs will just glow a little bit. It's fine.
It's better than them having creepers on them.
True. This is that, you know, when they talk about, like, lighting in movies, and it's like, where's the light coming from? The roofs.
True. Yeah, over here is definitely a danger zone.
Yeah.
Though this is not where I died.
It's a later problem.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, I'll deal with it.
Yeah, I still don't know how 2 baby zombies appeared at the same time the other day. That was a little crazy.
It was 2 of them. That's
why.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I only died to the one, But then the second one showed up when when I was working on actually killing the other one. I can't hit them.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can.
Yeah, yeah. I imagine it's much harder with lag, but
yeah, I just run. I run away from them.
That's
my solution.
Fair.
Have I lit up? Okay. Just a little bit of light to keep. This peninsula is more of a concern because they actually get in. Yeah, I do have torches somewhere. What are you still doing? Why are you?
I wasn't sure if you had him in there on purpose. I think he was there last time.
I'm pretty sure I left. I think I left the boat there. I don't know how he hasn't burned to death.
That's a great question, actually. I have no idea.
The pillagers appeared and they killed one of my sheep. Two of
my sheep,
actually.
There is red spots in there.
Yeah.
But
no, they were outside. They spawned on the roof.
Yeah, pillagers like to spawn wherever they want to. A bit better, they enlarged their hitboxes today. Let's go. If nothing else good comes out of the baby update, that will be the best thing.
Do you not like the new baby mobs?
A few of them looked very, very, very cursed, and I admit I'm not happy that that seems to be all we're getting.
That's fair. I haven't been keeping up with it. I just saw the first initial,
4 years,
very cute ones.
Shadow Mazzy just resubscribed for 48 months.
Yeah, I saw the initial, here, we're redoing the baby animals, and they're not just weird bobbleheads anymore. I was like, now they're cute.
Canadian Rag0N just resubscribed for 45 months.
Thank you, Mousy, for the 48
Shadow Mousy
stream.
for my sub gift.
I can't wait to
stream streak, sub streak, and Dragon with the 45 months. Let's go.
The server will finally get updated when the baby update comes out, and then all of our animals will look different.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Well, to be fair, some of them already look different because I'm pretty sure we already have Highland cows. We just,
yes,
just have to go find them somewhere. Okay.
That's so much work.
I know. That's why I realized the answer to Dragon's question from the other day. The reason I had normal eggs and not the multicolored eggs is because I just had normal eggs. Those still exist. Because I collected them way before we updated.
Yeah.
Real babies can learn kush. Yes, they can, but
Thank you, Dragon.
That was Laws of God, but yeah. Oh wait, Dragon's saying hi to you too. Okay.
Dragon's lurking.
Yeah. How has it been 4 years already? That's crazy.
How many fences is too many fences?
I don't know. Depends what you're using them
If I
for.
just have an excess, it'll if I have too many, it's fine.
Right, exactly. Then you can just use them for a different project.
Do I have more torches?
Do you need torches?
No, I have a whole nother stack. We're good.
Okay. Because I have torches too. They're not as many because I've been using them in what I was working on. So.
Do you know what the fun thing is? This is the further I've several times tried to build cities or towns in as a project. This is the furthest I've ever gotten in one.
It looks so
I've
good.
Never actually completed one, so we're doing. I'm real proud of myself at the moment. We've gotten further than I've ever gotten before.
It looks so good, especially when you're flying in, though. And I say that because I've been doing that a lot.
I'm glad that it looks good. That's not the most important part, but it is an important part.
It's looking great.
Yay. How's your dungeon expansion going?
It's going good. I'm excited at all the options. I have no idea what I'm gonna put in any of the rooms, really. I'm just playing hallways and I'm just gonna have fun. We're just gonna see what happens. Because,
I mean, what else can you do, really?
Shadow Mazzy just gifted 5 subs.
I'll see.
Oh. What's Mousy suggesting?
Mousy just did things, is what Mousy did. Thank you for the subs.
If you haven't crashed the server, you don't have enough. I don't think I could crash the server. I think I would crash first.
Yeah, I feel like you would crash. Yeah, I might be able to, but
Yeah, you guys closer to the server might be able to, but I'm pretty sure it would just kick me.
I don't know. To be
and
fair,
then I'd never get back on.
To be fair, I feel like some servers are really easy to crash.
Yeah. I don't know how strong this server is.
Thank you, Mousy. You're the best.
Oh, my ping's not too bad today.
Oh, is it a hype train? Is that why you did that?
It's green at least.
Level 3, let's go.
That's always a bonus. Oh. Ah.
I got a fun emote from Tango Hype Train earlier. I'll have to see if I can find it. Yeah, okay. Well, if you need anything, I'm around.
Yeah, so, yes. It's good to be on the server with people.
I know. But I also don't want to, like, hover while I'm...
That's okay. You've got things to do. You have a dungeon
First
to expand.
86 Prelude cheers Dex 100.
Thank you, Prelude, for the 100 bits.
See it later if I get bored.
Yeah. We could also always group up if you wanted to. I'm not saying we have to. I'm just saying we can. That's true. I do pay for 2 servers.
Bored talking to yourself. Is that what's happening, Clara? It's okay. I get bored talking to myself too.
I can't deny that I prefer to have someone to talk to. Because then I start sounding crazy. Crazier.
I'm happy to group up. Where's my voice chat?
Alright. That works. We could, Dragon. Okay. Wait, did we both make a group? I think we both made.
Oh, we did. Hold on. Oh. You make it.
Okay.
Hello there.
Just gonna wait. There we go.
Surge! Excuse you.
And now I can run away from you.
Thank you for the
can
5
still hear me. This is like when I got
subs.
my lav mics.
Thank you.
And it was a thing of, oh, I can just walk away from my camera and it can still hear me.
You know what? Wait, where did I sleep last? Yeah, no, that works. Alright.
Where did I sleep last? Fascinating question.
Well, because it does matter. If I don't want to go back to spawn, it doesn't really help me.
Oh my god. What do you use to see both chats?
I
I just pull up your chat on the side.
Well, I can start a shared chat. Oh, there's a spider. That'll work. But we use Twitch to stream together usually on Saturdays. Hi. It's a spider. It's pretty easy to start a shared chat, I think. I found it easy.
I already have your stream up in the background, so if I just pop out the chat and then stick it next to mine. Where's the pop out button? I know it exists. There it is.
Apparently y'all are doing that. The funny thing is
onto
there's
my
people on that list that I
screen.
don't
There
even
we
know that
go.
have ever been in my chat.
I have 2,000 of your channel points.
So, like, I don't know how that happened.
I think that's a pretty good number.
You've been wondering if there's a mod that shows your last bed was. Unless you don't know if bed... That would be interesting. I wonder if there is. Probably?
I mean, a compass points to your spawn point, doesn't it? So if you set your spawn point in a bed.
I think it just points to spawn unless it's recovery compass, which was your last death. Which
I swear at one point they used to point towards like the bed that you had slept in.
Yeah, I feel like that would also make sense, so who knows? My brain's a little fuzzy on that. It's always frustrating to die without a bed set. Yeah, exactly. You have to sleep to have a spawn in bed, and Clara never sleeps. I did sleep earlier, thank you very much.
Yeah, I was really surprised. You were like, do you need me to not sleep? I'm like, no. And then you slept, and I was like, oh my god.
Well, first of all, I am just in my storage room.
Is this a normal behavior for you in real life too? Do you just not sleep?
Actually, no. I have the opposite
It's just
problem.
a Minecraft thing.
I have the opposite problem usually.
You know how
like how many world spawn or listed? CB Magazine New Standard. You're correct. They do. But yeah, no, the reason I slept earlier is because, like, you're currently lighting things up and filling in holes. Maybe you don't want creepy crawlers. Just
How
maybe.
before I was like, how many fences is too many fences? I in fact made not enough fences.
Oh.
Somehow.
I feel like that it often happens. Like, when you're in a project in this game, it's like, oh yeah, 2 stacks will be plenty. No.
No.
Quadruple it.
Never enough.
That's why I gave you double the amount of glow lichen you thought you needed. Because it's like, I remember why I don't have glow lichen just stocked up. Is because I went and used it all, lighting up my base. That's how that happened. So
yeah,
I think I used like a shulker.
Oh my god.
Or something crazy. Oh, why? Okay, I don't know what stream
That's fine,
elements
that's
and
not working.
SoundWithBot are doing, but they're being stupid. I'll have to figure that out later.
They're having a fun time. It's okay. My stream elements is broken in that the chat that's on my screen, all the colors are messed up.
Oh no.
So everybody is just kind of like pale colored, and I don't know what I've done to it, and I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, that's weird.
So yeah.
I don't know what it's doing. I know SoundWithBot has recently updated a bunch of stuff, and so I imagine its current weirdness is related to that. I don't know how to fix it.
That's fair.
You know what? I'm not gonna argue with it right now. I will argue with it later when I'm not streaming. Hey!
Arguing with bots is fighting with the bots to get them to work is terrible because you're just arguing with a wall.
Yeah. Most likely it has something to do with how I have the stream elements set up to respond to the certain words. Most likely it just the command triggered its own command. Got me? Well, yeah.
Infinite feedback loop.
Ooh, we got a hype chest. Let's go. Nice.
Here's a streamer question for you. Do you remember your first hype train?
Yeah, I've only had like, I think this is my 3rd one. Maybe 4th. So, yeah, I kind of remember it. I have a feeling the same person was responsible for it, actually.
I definitely remember my first hype train because I cried.
Aw. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of those. It's because Mousy and Dragon subs are like right next to each other. If it's just right, they trigger a hype train. So.
Yeah, somehow Nox manages to do it regularly now. Because I'm pretty sure like Nox and then T and one of my other community members, all of theirs are like right together. And so they all, and because especially when like you step away from stream for a little bit to like do life things.
Yeah.
And so everybody's resubbing at once because you forgot to stream for like a month. That didn't happen to me.
Yeah. I imagine that. Yeah, I think the same thing happened to Archaeo the last time they streamed. It was like all of us resubbed at once because it was just like, well,
may as well.
You haven't you haven't streamed it forever, so everybody's subs like kind of just got aligned just then.
Do you have a current stream schedule, or is it just whenever you can?
I technically have one. Technically. Do I follow it?
Technically. That's unimportant. Who needs to stick to their schedules?
Not me, apparently, because I never consistently do it week to week. It's supposed to be Wednesday, Friday at like 6:30 to like 9, which is about when I started. About when we both did, actually. And then Saturdays with Dragon at our normal time, which is like in the middle of the night for you.
Yeah. Occasionally I'll wake up and I'll see the pings of like, oh, like I'm streaming, and it was sent at like 4 a.m. and I'm like, oh, I've missed it. I've missed the stream.
I know that feeling.
Yeah. I mean, it's why I started doing these. So it's 11:30 in the morning for me. But I started doing these time slots because I knew you guys would be around more.
Yeah, I will say I'm happy about it. Very happy. I was like, yes, I can make streams and I don't have to like be half awake. Let's go.
And now that I'm, willingly getting up in the morning, we can stream together sometime. This is probably the time slot I'll use when I'm trying to organize things.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun. I love streaming
It'll be
together.
good. Just rip to Archaeo and Rubik's because I'm pretty sure it's like 3 a.m. for them at the moment.
Let's see. If they're 5 hours, it's midnight? I think
That's not too bad.
Are they 5 or 6 hours ahead of us, Dragon? Hold on. Why am I asking you? I can just open my phone.
I know they're 10 hours behind me, so it's...
There's a reason I have
9:30
a world clock thing on my app, my phone, because it.
Yeah, I could just look at my world clock.
It's. Let's see. It's currently 12:30 a.m. in London, so 5. I was right.
Oh, they're minus 11 hours from me at the moment.
Yeah, okay. I think at some point they are 6. Time zones.
It is currently daylight savings time here. We've got daylight savings at the moment, so everything is.
So will we.
But usually we're plus 10, but at the moment we're plus 11. I think. I don't know which. I think we're in AD. I never keep track of it. I'm like, at some point the clocks change, and one of them goes forward, one of them goes back, but I could not tell you which is which.
Right, exactly. And honestly,
does it mean that the sun is still setting at like 8:30 at night? Yeah, it's terrible.
Right now it's setting at like 5. So like I get home from work and it's basically becoming dark.
Oh,
just
no.
Like, it's like, okay, that's not
terrible. Yeah.
Like I don't get to see the outside. It's fine. I mean, I get to see the outside, I just don't get to go outside.
I mean, I get to leave work in the light at the moment, which is really weird. Because I like work evening times, and so when it gets to winter, I like get there in the daylight, and then it pitch black as I'm leaving, and I have to close, which means turning off all the lights.
Oh yeah, that's
so much fun.
So much fun.
Especially because we have a ghost.
Oh no!
It turns on the hand dryers.
Uh-oh.
I have witnessed the hand dryers at my work in the bathrooms turning themselves on, but the PowerPoint's off. The PowerPoint is fully off, and you like hear it go, and you walk in there, and it's blowing air, and there's no power to it. It's fascinating.
That is terrifying. Yeah, no, that would be terrifying.
Hello there.
There's a gym right next door, like one wall over, right, that we sort of share a location with a little bit. And they have a Bluetooth speaker, that they sometimes forget to turn off. And one night, I was closing up. Thank God I was not alone. The speaker started saying in like this like high-pitched woman's voice, low power, please charge, but through a wall. It's just kind of faint woman's voice like floating into the hallway, and I was like, what is that? What is going on?
Oh no.
Is there somebody in the building? I luckily wasn't alone that day, so I, wasn't entirely freaked out, but that was so much fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. Just randomly hearing a voice out of nowhere. I can't say I don't know what that's like. Winter outside here is overly white and gray and ugly. You'd rather not see the outside. That's fair. The sky's pretty, though. All of our snow is melting, though, Dragon, and causing problems.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's melting, causing problems.
No.
Yeah, because I was, doing end of work stuff today, and I look over at these boxes that we have on the floor under one of the desks, and I'm like, wait a second. That's a pencil sharpener for anybody who was wondering. I don't know how clearly that came through the mic, but it's just a pencil sharpener. You're good, bud. It just jump scared me. And I was like, there's water on the bottom of that box. So I told my boss, I was like, hey, there's water here, and we all know that there shouldn't be, but there's not a puddle, but there's a puddle on the other side of the wall. And so what had happened was the roof is draining, right? Because everything's melting. All the like 4 or 5 inches of snow and ice is melting, and it's all draining off. A lot of it's draining off in this one spot. But the problem is the snow that is already in that spot is keeping the water from draining properly and going where it's supposed to.
Oh.
So it got stuck.
Yeah, it's like blocked gutters.
Yeah.
That's terrible. But it's because ours get blocked up by like leaves and like debris like that, and then you're like, oh shit, and you gotta clean them out. But this one is just all snow.
So as I was leaving, the owner and one of the other guys were taking shovels to it to make a trench so that the water maybe wouldn't pile up as much.
Oh, fun.
I was like, yeah, no, that's a great idea. Oh, though it managed to melt enough that they could move the parking spot markers that got moved at least off of the walking path. Because the first time the snowplow went through, for some reason, didn't pay attention or realize, and moved 3 of these concrete 5 feet, 4 feet long, whatever, parking spot markers just into the middle of the parking lot section instead of leaving them where they were.
Like they got out and moved them, or
no,
they must because of the snowplow.
They moved because of the snowplow, I think. Literally, they're just kind of helter-skelter, just shoved it. One of them was partway over the sidewalk that I walk into work with, this short bit of sidewalk. And then the other 2 are just in a V shape where they're not supposed to be.
I don't know why. I thought snowplows would be less powerful, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
because in my brain, they're moving the soft powder snow off the road, so they don't need to be super strong.
Yeah, though if you get sticky snow, the sticky type, not the powdery type, you end up needing a little bit of weight to it, especially depending on how much they're picking up per.
Yeah.
And this was
we don't have sticky snow, I don't think, or at least I've never experienced it here, so I fully forget that it exists.
Yeah, I call it sticky snow, or the other term we use for it is snowman snow, snowball snow. It's the stuff you can literally make.
The stuff you can compact,
and doesn't just poof. It's water. It's moving true. So yeah, it honestly. Apparently it's been a thing in my area this last time, is everyone's complaining about how terribly the plow people did this time, and I'm seeing the roads,
they got a new driver.
Seeing the roads, it's not just one. Seeing the roads, I'm how? Whole turn lanes just not plowed.
Oh.
And a whole sections that are just I don't think whoever did this knew where the edge of the road actually was.
It was really fun, because obviously I went to Canada for Christmas, and so I experienced that sort of snow for the first time. And we were out in the mountains of past in Alberta, and it was fascinating driving out on that road. And eventually the lane lines just kind of disappeared, and you're just kind of following where everybody else has driven. And there's and then on the way back they'd cleared it, and it was a 2-lane highway. You could not tell on the way in.
Yeah. Almost all the snow is already melted. Interesting, Lost of God. Yeah, we actually uncharacteristically got to keep snow for 2 weeks. But then in this last couple days, it's actually gone up past freezing, which gave me a headache yesterday, but it's fine.
I know.
At least I'm going to assume it's not that. It's that, not the D&D combat we were doing.
D&D combat always gives me a headache.
Yeah, true.
To be fair, the last time I got a headache from D&D combat was because we had a player who would sit on their phone until their turn, and then you'd sit there waiting for them to decide what they were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
That was personal issues.
Yeah, I try to plan
Roads are
ahead.
made up. Roads are made up.
True, roads. Yeah. I try to plan ahead, but then things happen, and I'm like, oh, gosh darn it! Now I gotta, adjust.
I don't mind players that don't like plan ahead, because obviously like things change throughout the like combat. I take issue with not paying attention to things changing.
Well, the thing is with the character I'm playing in this campaign, it's because she's a wizard. I have to think.
Yes.
I have to be like, okay,
Lots of thinking.
which spell? How many spell slots do I want to sacrifice that for this? Do I not want to? Who am I going to hit if I use this one? Because I had one I could have used, but I was like, I'm not going to obliterate my friend. Well,
why
friend-ish.
not? Who cares how big the room is? Cast Fireball. My brother, who's our forever DM for my sibling group, has a t-shirt that says, I don't care how big the room is, I said I cast Fireball. And he wears it to every session, and it scares me just a little bit.
I mean, yeah, no, I could have cast Fireball. I only would have hit one person. But in the end...
What is one casualty?
I mean, the only problem is I wouldn't mind it as much, except for the fact that he's the one that's taking the punches from the big bad right now.
Yeah.
And I can't take the punches over here with my 13 AC. Can't take the punches from the big bad, so maybe I want him alive. Maybe.
13 AC. What level are you?
What level are we? Like level 13 or something? I'm squishy.
Nobody got you better armor?
No, I'll have to ask DM very nicely.
Oh no.
I have enough gold. I probably could just buy some. Well, because can I even wear armor as a wizard?
You can wear studded leather armor.
Probably, yeah.
And leather armor. I know you are the absolutes.
I might have to be like, okay, give me some stuff.
Or
yeah, level 13.
Get magical armor.
Ooh, good point. Yeah,
light armor, because wizards can wear light armor, but if it's magical,
it might. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I try to avoid being in range of anything.
Yeah, fair. That's also a good solution to this problem.
And because I have such a great range, it helps. Magical elfish chainmail. Ooh. We are in an elfish city right now. I might be able to swing that. Actually, be like, hey, we are gonna save your city, so maybe, please. Please. I think the king might be on. I might already be on his good side. I don't know. We'll see.
We're getting magic armor. We're trying. I can hear for a small bit. Oh, you on break, Nox? Also, Nox says hi, Clara.
Trying to protection. Hi, Nox. Yeah, I have your chats open too. Yeah, there are options for sure. I don't know how much more, though. I do have a really powerful magical item, so I might get like a low armor to balance it out.
I once gave a Tabaxi rogue boots of haste.
Oh goodness!
And she ran vertically up a 500-foot waterfall.
Ooh, let's go
in 6 seconds.
Dang!
Because the bonus action dash with the boots, and then I think someone also cast haste on her, and so she just kind of zoomed. I love powerful magical items.
Yes, yeah. The staff I have that Dragon helped me find is pretty OP, honestly. No, my favorite part though was like, we were fighting this frost giant-esque character, right? He's not a frost giant, but he is one. And so within the 30 feet radius, I think, of him, he's got this cold that's now, if we end our turn inside of it, we will get a point of exhaustion.
Oh my god, that's brutal.
So the DM's being we can counter it though. Thankfully, I was outside of the radius. And we found this out obviously through a character. They didn't say, exhaustion. But
Yeah.
what my solution to that was, I already summoned a fire elemental, so I just kind of was like, so if I put this fire elemental next to my friend, he'll take damage, but maybe not exhaustion. Like, can we make that work? The DM said I have placed it strategically, and he half gave it to me. He said you placed it strategically, so he'll take half damage. I was like, that's perfect, because I was like, I don't want to burn him because it's 1d10 per turn.
That's a lot.
I was like, I don't want to burn you to death, but also exhaustion.
Yeah.
Someone needs to be within punching range, not actual punching or sword swinging range.
Yeah, swinging.
So it was like,
Oh my God.
and then someone else's entity of sorts is then also giving him healing at the end of its turn. So at the moment,
Oh my God.
the damage he's taking from the fire is being countered by holy healing. Just it's perfect. We're counting each other. Synergy. Let's go. Well, yeah, we were having so much fun. It's like I get to use my spells.
I've never played a pure spellcaster, and I feel like that's a tragedy at this point.
Yeah, I did it on purpose because I was like, I'd been playing up to that point a lot of characters that weren't. And by a lot, I mean the 4 other characters I'd played at that point. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself. And also, this sounds like fun. Because I went full illusion magic.
D&D, shit. Yeah. Ooh.
I went full illusion. And I am a menace, and it's so much fun.
That is...
It's like, yeah, okay, so you're scared of dragons? Here, see a dragon, and But also just
the one time that I cast is it Phantasmal Force, the one that makes them see something that they fear?
It's either Phantasmal I think Phantasmal Force will show them something they fear and it won't necessarily damage them. Phantasmal Killer is really fun because you can actually their nightmare strikes back and it's great.
Yeah, I think it must have been Phantasmal Force as a bard. And it must give disadvantage or something, but only the person you cast it on can see it. And me and the fighter had a rivalry going where he was like, I'm the only one carrying this team, and I sat there, I was like, I helped you kill it, and he's like, I didn't see you do shit. And that was
yeah,
that was so much fun because I was just like, no, I did help, and I know I helped.
Yeah, thankfully they all know I'm helping sometimes.
Yeah.
I haven't been accused of that yet. Well, there was one combat that I kind of got to the point where it was like, I don't have enough health to get close enough to help you guys right now, and I don't really have a way to do anything else.
That's when you just stand in the corner and make it look like you're casting spells.
Yeah. Actually, what I did is I stood in the corner and waited for, if one of them needed me to intervene to keep them from dying. I had a spell ready. I was like, I got this. You guys get if you get too beat up, I got this. But, yeah. One of my favorite things I ever did in combat, though, with illusion magic was... So one of our tank, essentially, right, is a giant cat character.
Nice.
And he was facing off against another giant cat character. And I was like, you know what? And I think he was, slightly getting his butt handed to him, just a little bit. And I was just like, you know what? Laser pointer. I am going to distract the enemy cat. I actually distracted both of them with a laser pointer.
Oh, no!
So that, maybe he has a second to, so everybody else can get around to help. I don't remember. But it was
How do you fall for the laser pointer?
They both did.
Oh my God.
It was like, that was so funny. I don't remember what they had to roll.
was probably intelligence saving throw. Is
That or
usually
wisdom.
illusions or wisdom. This is also true.
Because it might have just been like a minor illusion. So it might have been one of those things where the DM was like, okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
It was the rule of fun, or rule of cool
Yes.
combined.
Rule of cool is always fun.
Mm-hmm. So I get to flavor a lot of my stuff a little bit more than technically sometimes can, because I'm like, you know what? But it's cool though.
Yeah. What campaign was it? I think I was playing Rime of the Frost Maiden, which is just all ice and snow constantly. And we managed to rule of cool the big boss fight.
Ooh, nice.
Because you're supposed to go in and like actually fight, but I'm pretty sure we managed to sneak in and like stealth it.
Nice, nice.
And our GM was just like, you know what? Sure. Congratulations. The fight is over.
Exactly, Dragon, exactly. It is more cool for everyone. But yeah, because my wizard is her illusions are normally star and space themed. It's like the reason she got into magic was because she saw someone use illusions to like create show off a space system or whatever. That's the whole reason.
I played a star druid who I think in that campaign she'd been transported from a different world, so her star map was the wrong constellations. Love a good space theme for a character.
Yeah. The fun thing is there's actually I wouldn't say necessarily Illuminati, but like kind of Illuminati adjacent organization in the world that the DM had that I didn't know about beforehand that is actually called the Constellations. So I've accidentally created a character that like could have some very interesting already has some very interesting integration into the world now. It's like she's like star themed and space themed and star themed and assessed. Like that's what she does. Like that's her magic. And then it's like these constellations are like, shiny.
I am about to start running a campaign in the Changeling the Dreaming system, so it's a different dice system. It's been a nightmare to try and figure out. However, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. They don't have any set spells.
Oh.
There are no set spells in Changeling the Dreaming from what I can find. It just seems to be you describe what magic you want to cast and you roll to see if you can do it.
That'll be
so
interesting.
That's fascinating. Yeah. It's going to be a nightmare for the players. I think more than anything, because they're the ones that have to come up with the cool stuff.
Right, yeah. I've definitely come up with some fun stuff to do with some of my spells. I've surprised the DMs a couple times. Nice. Normally I don't surprise Dragon. Normally I can't pull that one off. But I can definitely get
Dragon just knows you too well.
Yeah, it feels sometimes like we're sharing the same brain cells, so we tend to read each other's minds sometimes.
Oh, no. I've also been promised a campaign that is based off of the SCP Foundation. Which hasn't started yet, but it is based in actual real-world Australia. So that'll be fascinating.
Yeah, that would be fascinating. You know what I'm thinking before you do some days? Yeah, I know. Not just some days. It feels like all the time.
It's fine. You can't know all your secrets, surely.
I mean, a little coaxing, sure.
Give me ideas for a different campaign, must ponder.
Oh no.
I love it.
It's fine. I already said I would actually give you ideas for our current campaign. We were talking about something at the end of the last session, and I was like, Actually, no, I'll brainstorm with you. Yeah, no, I'll give you ideas. Let's go.
Ah,
I'm down.
I love having because like obviously most of my friends are like, I want to play in the campaign you're gonna run, but I love when someone's like, no, I don't want to play it. I just want to hear the story, and I'm just like, oh, perfect. Allow me to tell you how I'm going to emotionally ruin my players.
Yes. One of my favorite things to do is like talk to people who aren't in the campaign about the campaign, because then I can tell them all my character
Yeah,
secrets.
yeah,
The only problem with
that's always
that
fun.
is when they then end up inevitably joining the campaign, and I'm like, gosh darn, now you have to pretend you don't know these things
Yeah,
because you're not supposed to know.
I have my partner's supposed to be playing in the Changeling the Dreaming campaign that I'm gonna run. I'm like, I want to tell you things about this campaign. He's like, you could tell me, I'll just pretend I don't know. I'm like, no, I need your raw reaction to it. I need to know how you're going to react to it in the moment.
Yeah, there's certain things you can like talk about, and certain things is like, nope, you can't. Sorry.
Yeah. Not allowed to know.
Not
Okay,
allowed.
I think I have lit up this place as much as I possibly can. I think it's safe.
Do you want me to come look and see if I can see any red spots?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me.
Do you know how hard it is for me to not tell Mousy? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always fun. And it's out of because obviously we're all people who've picked our partners because we all share this like common nerdy thing, and it's like I just want to tell you all the fun things. I can't.
Exactly. And also just like I love telling people stories, and I love theorizing, and I have to be like, okay, I have theories and I can't discuss them with Serge. There are certain ones I do anyway. Certain ones I'm like, I can't talk to anyone about this because
No one can know.
this is meta. Like, there are things that the player has potentially not figured out. I haven't figured it at all. It's fine. But like, there's things that I'm like, huh. And then I'm like, nope. Mouth shut. Doesn't mean I actually know anything. It just means that I don't know that I don't know.
My favorite one is always theorizing in front of the DM. Sitting there going, so I think maybe this, because then they have to keep a straight face and not give anything away. Although it did drive us insane when T ran a campaign and we were all playing in it, and I'm sitting there on like our normal like days that we hang out, theorizing, and he's just like, maybe, and I'm like, what do you mean maybe? Which bit is maybe? I went a little bit insane in that campaign.
Yeah, that's true, Dragon.
That's part of playing on Discord.
That's true. I was gonna say he gets away with not having to worry about that.
Boo. I've never played an online campaign. I've always played in person.
Honestly, sometimes I prefer it. If for no other reason, then it allows a lot of flexibility for the DM to have secrets from the other players.
I mean, I use like a Discord server, even playing in person, so that I can message players individually. And then they all get individual information, and then they scream at me for the information I've given them.
Yeah, we really utilize that well, I think, in Dragon's campaign, because not only do we DM back and forth, but we also have like separated VCs for certain situations.
Oh yeah.
Which helps, because I find that if I'm trying to have a conversation between characters, like, have a conversation with a character about stuff that the other characters aren't supposed to know about, I have trouble. Or even just in general, I sometimes have trouble because I'm like, I want to say it this way, but like, I literally had my brain freeze up on me at one point. I was like,
I love playing in campaigns where the characters have phones, because then you get them to create group chats and text between their characters. And they got to role play when we weren't at the table, because they'd just be texting each other in character. It's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
Highly recommend if you're playing an urban fantasy to make your players talk to each other outside of the game.
I actually haven't played in something that would have texting. Okay, which part did you want me to double check?
Probably just the main area. Because, like, I can't imagine they'll wander too far.
Okay, so there is some red spots on this roof.
Ah, okay.
And a couple
Let's
of
do
the
the
other roofs.
roofs. Yeah. I was starting to do the roofs, and then I fell off of them, and I was like, I'm too embarrassed to try again.
We should see if you can make a parkour course up here. I feel like I was thinking that the other day when I was muted, just hovering. I was like,
Very Assassin's Creed.
yeah, I was like, this would be a fun place to have a little bit of a parkour course.
I mean, that's why I built everything so close, so that I could hopefully, like, have it all connectable.
Mm-hmm.
Just needs a couple of, like, spots, I reckon.
Yeah, some like
to get up to the higher roofs.
flags and maybe some piles of like barrels or something. Yeah, that one.
I'm just gonna do this.
Definitely has red
probably...
spots. Yeah. This one.
Yeah, it's getting up to the higher ones that sucks.
Yeah, if I had scaffolding, I'd just toss you that, but
I have some somewhere.
Yeah, I know I have some somewhere.
No. The other problem I run into is the lag causes me to like fall out of the sky sometimes.
Yeah, that is the only problem with the separate voices is sometimes it takes, 20 minutes for a separate conversation to happen. And the other players are just to be fair, we all like each other, so we just hang out and talk about
when you
other
just start
things.
playing start playing like campfire games while everybody's just kind of vibing.
I've been known to just open Minecraft to see if that will summon Dragon back.
Definitely has red spots. This feels like going to the doctor for your light level. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, other than the area outside of this plaza, I think you're good.
I fell into a caged-in spot. Hold on. I fell.
No worries.
Yeah, the plaza is kind of a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. I love having it, but it is a logistical nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Or just throw a dozen D100s and see what happens. True. Yeah. No, one of my favorite parts, though, about IRL is I also just... Like, I do this otherwise, too, but I have been able to slightly troll a bit, and it's been great. Because, like, full transparency for anyone who actually cares. And if anybody pushed me on it, I'd be like, I don't have any idea. I have no idea where the DM is taking my character's backstory in the IRL campaign. I have no idea what's going on. No clue.
Beautiful.
But that doesn't mean I act like I have no idea. Asteria is lost. She's like, I think I might... She's gotten a hint recently, and she's like, maybe that's what this is about. But, like, she doesn't know for sure what the heck's going on. She is like, but I'm not letting anybody else figure that out. Like, I'm just like, oh yeah, I know why they're hunting me. It's fine. Everybody hunts me.
It's fine. It's fine.
Wait, there's nobody hunting me. What are you talking about? Literally paraphrasing, but, like, that has happened where I'm just like, I mean, I don't think I ticked anybody off enough for them to hunt me, but yeah, everybody, popular target. It's fine. It's normal.
I think my absolute favorite thing, though, about in-person campaigns is everyone brings snacks, and then there's a very serious roleplay happening across the table, and the person opposite you makes eye contact and starts pointing at snacks. And then there's shenanigans happening. There's a very serious roleplay happening between, like, the DM and another player, and there's also shenanigans happening, and everyone can witness all of it.
4 different conversations just are happening at once. It's like, while, one group is having a serious actual role play, everybody else is like, okay, so what do we do?
Oh, this is the old well. I forgot this was still here.
It was like
I need to fill it in.
A couple of the players were absent the last time we had played, so we were kind of explaining to them what had happened, and it was like, so the girls went on a monster hunting spree, And the guys went shopping. And, yeah, and the girls are over there traipsing around the sewers with the murderous rats, and doing rituals. Um, and yeah, so it was kind of funny because they were like, "You did what now?" It's like, "Yeah, we did.
Don't worry about
We
it.
might have caused some."
My
I love the
favorite
synergy
time
though.
I was playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which, if you know anything about Wild Beyond the Witchlight, it's just Chaos the campaign because it's all in the Feywild.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And one day, I don't remember what we were doing,
D&D
but
talk, that's
our
what you flopped
DM
into.
brought us theater games to play
Oh gosh.
at the table. And so one of them was, there was a bunch of like slips of paper with a single line on it, and we all grabbed like 3 at random. And we just had to keep reciting the 3 lines we had in front of us and try and make a story. It was chaos.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
so fun.
We were
I love
the other
practical games.
We were having a lot of fun though. It was like me and Caitlin, the other player, other girl player in the group, are both Chaos Gremlins. Just not that everybody else isn't also, but
so
like we synergize.
2 of you.
We synergize really well, and our characters are like chill, synergize with each other. So we are gonna get into some really fun things, I think. We already have, like I said, we did a ritual with the murder rats.
I'm going to take a quick break to grab a snack because it's freaking 12 o'clock. I haven't eaten anything. And then my next project when I get back is to go acquire villagers. I know there is 1 villager in the village that's east of here.
Okay.
But other than that, I cannot breed 1 villager, so I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, well,
that's a problem for after I have eaten something and have more brain power.
Yes, and that's why I was kind of sticking around because I figured villagers was next.
Yes.
And I'm down to assist, assuming you want me to.
I would love some help. Villagers piss me off. They get so annoying.
All right, I got
Discord is great for paranoia notes. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I will be like 2 seconds while I grab some food.
No rush. Okay.
Enjoy staring at my game chat. I'll be back.
Oh goodness, Wolf, that's a bit crazy. Yeah, so we were talking about D&D, and I was talking about some of the stuff my character's gotten up to recently. She's a very fun character, and it's a very interesting group of characters that got tossed together. But it's nice because it feels like, with my friend Caitlin's characters, like our characters have become actual friends, kind of, and we kind of just vibe with each other and get into stuff with each other, and it's great. Because the hard part with Asteria at the beginning was that she didn't really... I don't know, I wouldn't say she didn't really merge with the party, but she didn't feel... She was trying to figure out... I was trying to figure out what her purpose was with sticking around. But now that she kind of has starting to have some backstory in the world, she's actually, like, I'm finding the rhythm of where she's supposed to be and what she's supposed to be doing. And I also just enjoy having a secret. That's not really a secret, but... Yeah. Yeah, it's just the world is very interesting. And I'm not going to fully explain what ritual we did and what the murderous rats were up to. We've definitely got into some fun stuff. I think the fun part of that is because she is someone who loves to learn things, so sometimes she gets into some situations where, like, she wouldn't do it, but she'll watch someone else do it to learn why they're doing it. Just getting your backside handed to you by a bag of goldfish shouldn't have Shouldn't have to burn calories to eat your snacks. Oh no. I mean, I'm not gonna. I just ate a carrot in game. I'm good. Stream Elements is a little bit aggressive with that one. But yeah, this D&D is a lot of fun, and I don't get to talk about certain like things as much because some of the people I talk to about it already hear it all. It's like Serge was there last night. He and I talk about it all the time, though. We were both talking beforehand, being like, "Ooh, what are we gonna do?" Should I do something while we're waiting? Here, let me. Speaking of ads, because I'll run some so that you guys don't have to watch them while we're doing villager stuff. Speaking of D&D, pulling it back to Minecraft though, I do think I'm taking some inspiration from certain elements of some of the Dungeons Dragons put us through. I wouldn't necessarily call that one I was thinking of from a dungeon. More of the Dragon's Lair. I might pull some inspiration from that to fill in the dungeon. Thinking we might have a treasure room with a trap. Sadly, I won't. Wait, actually. I wonder if you could make a statue trap with a copper golem. Surely. Surely there's a way to do that. I'm gonna have to do redstone science later and see. Because it would be fun to recreate that trap that nearly caught me the one time. I mean, it did catch me. It's fine. Yes, if you aren't following Wolf, you should. They're cool. I was trying to find a project to work on Archaeo SMP since the castle's mostly done on top. And I'm glad I thought of adding to the dungeon because I think it's gonna give some fun opportunities. Kind of wish I had brought some music discs where we could listen to some fun Minecraft music. What will we need for villager wrangling? Boats, obviously. Welcome back. I don't know if you can hear me yet or not.
I can.
Okay. It's like
I left my I almost walked out with my headphones and then realized that I didn't need to take them with me.
Ah.
They just get like stuttery and jittery if I take them out of this room.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't there another dungeon somewhere? I mean, my storage room has always been a dungeon. Dragon was working on a catacombs at one point.
I have lots of boats.
Okay.
And lots of blocks to help guide the boats.
I have leads. We can lead boats now. So that'll make that easier.
Oh, you can lead boats now.
Yes.
Oh,
and I have scaffolding.
What a beautiful update.
Yes. Transporting villagers has never been easier. Now.
Oh, yeah, because you can like attach boats to the happy gas, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say? Do you say gassed or gassed?
I
stumped you.
I don't know. I think gassed, but I don't know. I would have to not be thinking about it because now I can't. Gassed? I don't know. Yeah,
that's
dragons.
so much fun.
Dragon stuff is. It's cool.
What an interesting. So I don't have an ender chest around here, right? So I don't use it. So I have my head, an oak sapling, an egg, 9 pointed dripstone, 4 dripstone blocks, and a copy of one of I think the Allay store book. That's all that's in there.
Wow. I mean
that is all that is in my ender chest.
I mean, it's honestly not that crazy. The fact that mine is full of stuff is, a me problem, honestly.
Well, everything I used to put in, like, ender chests, I now put in a shulker box that lives on my person.
Excuse
There's
me.
also stuff in here that doesn't need to be in here. There's another boat in there.
Yeah. All the necessities? Of course. I have all the necessities. You know, I have a box full of rockets and some wind charge rods. They're not actually wind charges. And I have all of my tools and totems and other things in one, and then coral and prismarine, and then diamonds, emeralds, gold, iron, and all the wood types, a bunch of stone, a bunch of decorative blocks, a bunch of yeah. That's not even half of it. Like, a whole box of mini blocks. This is...
Sorry, I've just pulled up your stream to look at it. You have an ender chest full of shulker boxes, some of which have bundles in them.
Yep, some of them have multiple bundles. Well,
infinite storage. It's fractal storage is what's happening here.
Yep. And actually, well, it depending on which server I'm on and like how much time I've spent, I might actually end up with less empty boxes. I think on the other one, on Cookie, I think I only have 3 empty boxes.
A whole lot of stuff. What do you need a storage room for?
Storing the bulk. There's usually only like up to 3 stacks of items, so if you're building something that's bigger than just like decorating a floor, then you're gonna end up wanting. And the bundles
can have bundles in them?
Yeah, but if you put a full bundle inside a bundle, it'll just be
it'll fill it up.
It'll just fill it up, yeah. But I do have
bundles stack?
No, but you can put bundles, empty bundles inside a bundle. That's what I have. I have like a full bundle of bundles.
Can you put... Hold on. How far can you stack the bundles? At what point?
Think because these are all empty is the only reason you put that many. I think if you put a full one in it, it would then be full. Still.
So can you put 64 bundles into a bundle?
I think it's... Hold on.
And then put 64... and then put that bundle into a bundle and that bundle into... Like... Can you just infinitely... Can you do what every D&D player wants to do with a bag of holding and put one inside the other and create a pocket dimension?
I don't know.
Or a black hole? I think it creates a black hole.
I think it'll hold 15. Like, I think it's like a... Because right now I currently have 13, I think, in one bundle. I just have them so that I clean up my inventory. Because it's nice when I'm building.
Absolutely. What are you trying to put away? Give me that.
It was exciting to see Harold get into copper column sorting. I was thinking you were the only one who would do that. I mean... I will next time I build a storage system. My current automated storage system is too big as it is. For
I have this one little guy and he does his best.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, wait, no, I don't have any else. I don't have any other dripstones. And so he ends up with a lot of things that he cannot place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I feel bad.
I may have given a few people copper columns. Hopefully they didn't cause too much problems. But yeah, next time I build a storage system, it's going to be a copper golem one, I think. It's my intention. But I'm just like, I'm not going to rebuild
I still don't fully understand how the... Like, I've seen the, like, really compact ones. I don't fully understand how they work.
Me either. I'm probably just going to follow a tutorial. There are certain things that I can just figure out on my own. That one's not one that I feel like I want to have a headache with.
Alright.
So which direction is the village you know?
It's the east.
Okay.
I think I checked that he was still there last stream, so as long as he hasn't died, we're fine.
Probably hasn't. Assuming the chunks haven't been loaded.
He hasn't been he hasn't been loaded in, surely.
Yeah, I mean,
the rest of his village...
If the chunks have been loaded, They would find a way.
Anything can happen.
Yep.
Oh, there's the village. Now, where is he? Oh, no. Oh, no, here he is. He's the last surviving one of his kind.
Yeah, and a nitwit.
Yeah, so useful to me.
Probably why he survived.
There we go. Are we absolutely sure there's nobody else here?
Interesting.
It's a very small village, and they all...
Well...
don't know what happened to them.
Well, I mean,
yep.
zombies probably. Check
then
if
why did the nitwit survive?
Who knows?
Oh. Are they in holes?
That's what I was thinking. We should check for holes first, because they tend to go into caves.
There's firefly bushes here.
Mm-hmm.
Surely they have not fallen down into the giant hole over here.
I mean, they would, though.
They would. I have a feeling that if they fell in here, they'd be dead.
Yeah. I mean, Pix had, like, one drown itself under a block of a bridge in one of his villagers one time. So, I mean...
anything is possible.
They don't have any self-preservation. It's ridiculous.
No. They have an iron golem, though.
Yeah.
There is, in fact, an iron golem in this village.
Yeah, well, don't all villages start with one?
You failed at your job, and I want you to know that.
He didn't even look like he took damage, either.
Yeah, he didn't even try.
Didn't even try.
I genuinely think the best way to get him back is when we go that way and then go around the top. Because there's a massive ocean above my base.
Yeah, we could do that. Could also try flying him, but it's a little tricky sometimes. Do you have another boat?
Yeah. I do. I have several other boats.
Perfect. Because it'll be easier to keep pace with you if I have a boat instead of trying to keep up with you by flying. Yeah, I would look at it, Lazagod.
There's a donkey.
Yeah, there is.
You're not a villager.
Oh, wow.
I think this is, by the way, the edge of where everything's been chunks have been reloaded, because there was definitely not a jungle here before.
Yeah, and jungles don't normally spawn next to birch forest, do they?
No. Hold on, there's a shipwreck. We're going on an adventure.
I mean, we might find a village over there, so... sounds like a plan to me.
This is the farthest he's ever gone from home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely looking like some chunk differences
reloading,
here. Yeah. Connect them with leads. We could connect them with leads, it's true. Then I wouldn't have to row.
Oh. Oh, no. Ah!
Hold on, I got it.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Got it.
Free me.
I got you. You were stuck on your screen.
I did get stuck. Yeah. It was, I was rubber banding in place.
Yeah. Wait, is that a drowned temple right next to... hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh, it is.
Everything is fine.
Ow.
Is there a drowned temple?
Yeah,
damn.
There's a ruined temple under here.
Well, that must have been what caused the shipwreck.
Yeah, probably.
Depth Strider boots.
Nice.
They're leather boots, but Depth Strider.
Yeah, there's a pretty big one here. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buildings?
Whoa.
I noticed it because there was a bunch of red dots on the map, and I was like, wait a second. Normally the only place
I found armor trims.
Nice. Normally the only place you like see that many drowned, unless you're hanging around it, is the ruined temple.
I'm gonna move the villager away from the drowned. I feel like that's a disaster waiting to happen.
Probably.
Hang out there, buddy.
So they're really focused on me, I think, at the moment.
There was one coming into the shipwreck to get me.
Ah. I feel like they're multiplying right now.
Possibly.
Hi, Art. By the way, I forgot to say hi. Da, 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 da. Ah.
Let me get to land and fix my inventory up. I brought too many things.
Ah, dolphin.
I
That
did not
was-
expect to find treasure.
The dolphin just like maybe tear through the water there for a second.
I love dolphins.
Mm-hmm. They can be very useful, but they can also be very annoying.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they drowned.
Of course there is.
Mending fishing rod?
Nice.
Uh.
At least it has mending on it.
Yeah. Can put anything else you need on it.
Mm-hmm.
There is suspicious gravel here. I'll try not to break it.
That's true. We do have the entire mob cap in one spot. That's probably why.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Mob cap all to ourselves.
I love being
Whoa.
bait.
At least there wasn't one with a trident.
You've jinxed us.
I can handle
Oh no,
it.
he's got a fishing rod.
I can handle it if a trident guy shows up.
He did not drop his fishing rod.
Here.
Okay. You gotta take the villager home.
Yeah.
Dolphins are hopping. Okay, let's take this. Let's take you home.
Ah.
And then
Yep.
we.
Oh, no worries, Lost God. Dinner is important. And so is visiting family.
Yes.
In fact, I feel like Mom probably has dinner ready right now, but I'm going to eat later. That's what I do. On stream days, I just eat after stream, whenever that is. Or before it, but today I didn't.
I usually end up eating dinner late because I get home and it's like partially cold.
Mm-hmm.
Reheat it.
Thank you, Lost God. Enjoy food.
Bazu. Eat well. Now the fun part is, I don't remember the coordinates of my own base, so I have no idea how far along we have to go. I just know that I'm on a peninsula, so eventually the coast will wrap around.
Not far. We're about 600 blocks.
This is why I get lost constantly, because despite having the coordinates on screen right there, I still have no idea where I am.
I have a map mod, otherwise I would be lost.
I should get a map, probably.
After using Journey's map on the modded world we have, I was like, I can't do without this actually now.
Oh, look, there's the temple.
Yep.
I'm glad that thing is so big. It becomes like a beacon.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You always need like something tall.
Yeah, I've considered building something bigger. But then I think back to how much of a nightmare that the temple was.
Mm-hmm.
I like that you can't eat while rowing, but if you start eating, you can then start rowing.
Right, and like the only action you can do at another portal is eat if you start eating before like you fully go into portal mode. It's like, why is that the one action we can do? Minecraft has some very interesting rules regarding that.
Oh, there's a ruined portal. And have I looted those? Surely I have. Surely I've looted the things that are right underneath my base.
Yes, Dragon, it does. You are correct.
Welcome to your new home. You will never see the other village again.
Don't worry, we have better security here.
I actually have less security, but you know, you'll be fine.
I don't know about that. Once you get a
And
couple
look
of
at that,
villagers,
he's already found a home.
once you get a couple of villagers in here, you'll have a golem.
I'm almost tempted to just block him in temporarily till I find him a friend.
Sounds like a
Stay in
good
there.
idea.
Okay. I just had so many of them.
I actually have like a stack from when on the first season I would fish and like trident hunt in the lake right next to my castle, and I just kept stacking up the drowned heads I got. I had like 30 or 40 in that silly tower.
Well, I have 2 of the same buried treasure map now, if you would like one.
Trying to think. I wonder who's. Oh, that's Spawn. Like whose base is that? It's Spawn. That's why it.
That's why it is the way it is.
Yep. Well, because I just added this, right? So there's a lot of places I've technically been that aren't loaded. So like Spawn is just a bubble.
Yeah.
On the map, it's just a bubble. Because I've gone there by portal.
Yeah. We have the online map, don't we?
Maybe.
Now, where's the link to it?
No idea. I think if we
server.
I feel like if we go north, we'll probably find something.
Surely.
Because there's a big ocean, and I feel like if we just go find the land and go around it, surely there'll be a village somewhere. And I don't remember if there's anybody north of you. I don't remember where everybody
I don't
is.
think there is. I think I'm pretty far north.
The only other person who might be more north is Archaeo, I think, in this direction. But I think they're a little bit more northwest.
Not sure it works after the last update. Damn. Alright. Well, let me make sure I have enough food. That's step 1. Step 1 is check food supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Those are building supplies. That is not the same thing. Which one has my food in it? Where did my food bundle go? Chat, I'm not blind. Where is it?
I have extra if you need it.
Where did it go? Did I leave it in one of the chests? I'll be 2 seconds.
No worries.
I think I might have left it in the ruined the ocean ruins.
Whoops.
Somehow.
Goodness.
Hey, at least we'll be spreading the mob cat out.
True. Though I don't think I'm loading any overworld mobs right now because you've lit this up so much now. Might just be any caves underneath it. But the drowned temples also spawn with a certain amount of drowned in them already.
Yeah.
So my guess is we were mostly dealing with that on top of reinforcements.
Yes. I did.
Whoops.
I left it in. Whoops. At least I found it in the first chest I looked in.
True.
Because that was before I had actually sorted out my inventory. And then home again. Yeah. May have gotten hungry and snacked. Just now? Dragon, are you eating cables again? Chase is in my balls. Dragon's eating cables. You're all a mess.
Okay,
Every
there
single
was
one of
a
you.
zombie in front of the temple harassing the llamas.
Oh.
Interesting. How did you get here? Oh, there is a red spot there, maybe? That's interesting.
Where's the red spot here?
There's one all the way over here, but I didn't think it's the one that one came from because it seemed like it was coming from It seemed like it was coming
Well,
from like over here somewhere.
Is the roof lit up?
It looked like it was.
Just gonna. Whoa!
You good?
Everything is fine. I know how to land on roofs.
I mean,
Why would you ever think otherwise?
well, there's some spots, but I don't think things can actually spawn on that. I don't think.
Strange.
But
Alright.
found another zombie.
Are they coming out of the ground?
Well, there is a red spot on this building. But I don't know where they're coming from.
That's fun.
Yeah, it just kind of just appeared.
Alright, plenty of food, plenty of boats, plenty of boats.
Yeah,
North, do you reckon?
I think so. I mean, I
Kind
could
of-
be wrong,
yeah.
but it's in a direction that hopefully not too many people have gone for villagers.
Yeah. It's right, you'll keep us on track of, where we have and have not been. I'm so excited that it's just ocean.
Well, it means transporting it back will be easy enough.
Yeah, true. There's another... Oh, there's an ocean
I mean,
monument.
does licorice count as cables?
I mean, it tastes like a rubber tire, so, maybe. You ever tasted black licorice? It's like eating rubber. It's terrible.
You know what? I don't know that I've ever tried actual black licorice. I think I've had red licorice once.
I don't trust anyone that likes village that likes black licorice.
Noted.
There's no way that you can actually enjoy that taste. Okay, so we found a village. There are several zombies in it.
I'm coming. This ice area
Oh my
is
God, you hit
really
hard.
pretty. It's so pretty.
There are villagers here. We just have to get them to live through the night. Because
Okay.
we've unfortunately brought hordes of the dead with us. Oh my God, I'm on 1 heart. You know what I'm gonna do? This is gonna fix our problem.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
it's not nighttime.
It's not? You
No.
have monsters.
So I just tried... Oh shit. I just
think
tried
you-
to sleep.
Well, it is... Oh, is it morning enough that it won't let you sleep?
It's morning enough that it won't let me sleep.
That's dumb.
That is terrible. I love black licorice. Oh, no, dragon, it's okay. I just think you're a little strange for enjoying the taste.
I mean, we already knew he was a little strange, so that's not a surprise.
Yeah, there's no news here.
So am I, just for different reasons.
Yeah.
No, the villagers are already out, even though there are still pests.
Yeah.
I seem to have brought phantoms with me.
Come on. I think they're partially mine too. Ah, there we go. Now they're burning.
Nice. Got some arrows of slowness.
Okay. Fully ignoring the villager right next to him.
Oh, you know, they prefer players over villagers.
Oh yeah, fair. Alright.
Shall we steal a couple?
Yes, probably. Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, that worked.
Yeah, now we can just, because we can just lead this boat. We can just,
yeah.
so we can carry more than just 2. We just need 1 boat for us.
Yes, I have several boats, so if we want to grab a couple more of them,
Okay.
if it's possible.
It'll just make
Get in
your
the
job
boat.
easier. Reading them together then.
Yeah. If I take 3 of them with me, I then have 4 villagers. And that should be plenty, right?
Yeah. It won't take too long to...
How are you gonna...
Oh, it's
It
magic.
climbs?
Yeah, it does.
You never used to be able to pull them upwards.
And if we use the scaffolding I have, we can get them into the air. There we go.
I think that's beautiful.
It's great, honestly.
Okay,
Has-
here's the second boat of villagers.
Hold on, you just... We're just gonna go for a ride, guys. It's fine. You can stay in the boat if you want to.
I feel like there's work health safety protocols that should be we should be concerned about, maybe.
I think. Is it pulling both of them?
Oh, if I'm in it, it breaks it. But I can lead this guy.
Okay. It's fine. They'll be fine.
It's fine. Oh.
Yeah. Once I have found that it will, like, the leads will still break if we use rockets, but a 64
Okay.
scaffolding should at least get us to the ocean.
Yeah, we just gotta go south.
Mhm.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna go.
Yeah, you go.
Get out of your way.
This is absurd. What is happening right now?
Yeah. May it be by Enya, Lord of the Rings.
So I take it you also don't enjoy Sambuca? I don't know that I've ever seen or been offered Sambuca. I don't think it's super popular here.
Yeah, I love this song.
Oh,
I have quite a few Lord of the Rings songs and Hobbit songs. Not necessarily on the stream playlist, but in general on the lists. This one just happened to make the stream vibe check.
nice.
I also just needed more non-combat sounding songs, honestly, because it's like, okay, there's too much high energy in this.
Oh no.
You good? Or do you need me to?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Come here. Alright. Homeward. South.
Mhm.
That was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Yep.
I thought we'd be searching for way longer. I feel like villages are way more abundant now. Like
Yeah,
there's so many more of them.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that because Dragon and I were exploring, and we found like within like 10 minutes, I feel like we found like 5 villages in one area. It was crazy. It's like, oh, there's another one.
It might be because, like, now that there's villages for different biomes,
Mhm.
they spawn more frequently.
Yeah,
Maybe.
possibly. The other part of it was I think we were in an area where certain chunks had been reloaded. So I think that kind of just was like, yep, some of these already had villages, but because the mapping moved over by one.
Yeah. We'll make some more.
Mm-hmm. The villagers are fine. I heard the
Do you remember
guardians shooting. Go ahead.
Do you remember the small amount of time where you had to do this to row? Where you had to spam A and D? Because they took away the W function?
Yeah. I remember having to hold both.
Terrible.
It was, yeah. And especially if you tried to do it on your, like when you're playing on your phone. Oh my word. Because at that point I was playing a lot more casually than I do now, I would say. So I just randomly play, and oh my word, boating on Pocket Edition when you had to pull about, it was.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm never getting in a boat.
Yeah.
So I
Boats
would
have never been a great form of transport, but for a short time they were terrible.
Yeah. And like I remember when lily pads would break them. And I just always would end up spinning. Trying to turn, I'd end up spinning. Like I was just...
Yeah. I also remember when boats, when they'd break, wouldn't break into a boat item, it would break into a plank and four sticks or two sticks.
Mm-hmm.
It would just shatter into pieces, and you're like, what is this?
Yeah. It's crazy, some of the things I'm like, yep, no, that used to do that. It doesn't do it anymore.
No. We're free now.
Yeah, back when there was just like cobble, oak, and birch to make houses out of us.
Yep.
And glass.
I
think
loved
I
a
had
good
glass
all
lines.
cobble house.
I still made it work, but I thought it was so pretty, and then now I'm like, it wasn't.
My favorite thing is when diorite got introduced, and everyone like absolutely nobody likes this texture of it, and I'm like, I think it's fine. So that's always fascinating to me. Oh, well.
Or like people hate on the old netherrack texture, and I'm like, I loved that when I first played Minecraft. Like, I actually thought it was cool. Like, I literally built a bedroom out of it on purpose. But everyone's like, it's
let's free
too noisy.
the nitwit.
I'm like, well.
There we go. You're free now.
It's also always interesting, like, when someone starts playing the game for the first time and you see what kind of things they get drawn to. Because I remember helping my mom build her first house on Minecraft, and I was like,
that's adorable.
Well, maybe not her first house, but like she was basically commissioning me, essentially, but not commissioning. But she was instructing me how to build her house, and I was just like, you wanted to build that? Okay, we can build it out of those blocks, I guess.
Do you like? Do villagers eat carrots?
Yeah, they'll eat carrots.
Yes. Beautiful. Take many carrots. Make many children.
Do they have beds?
Where do the rest of them go? There's plenty of beds around the village, so they should be okay.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't sure if you decorated some of the insides yet.
I've decorated as many of the insides as I can. I think when I built the initial set of houses, I put beds in all of them because I already had villagers. And then, yeah, they all vanished.
By the way, I did find one safety hazard.
Oh?
Yeah, there's a exposed campfire in one of the houses.
Oh, yes.
And they will just flambe themselves on it.
Yes. Let's take that out of there.
That's why I don't understand why the spruce villages have those to begin with, because I'm like, you do realize that they will just like dropped a screenshot. Basic instruction for a golem sorter. Okay. I appreciate that. I'm not building it anytime soon, as far as I'm aware, but although who knows, maybe I will be building a storage system. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Not on this server, but on the other one, I'm like, I might.
Yeah.
I've been debating. It's like, it's not quite full yet, but like, it's manual and I hate it sometimes. But you come back with like 6 shulkers full of random crap and then you have to spend an hour sorting it. It's just like,
I'm gonna build them a little patch of farmland and actually put a composter next to it.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
So that they can feed themselves and hopefully not die. And hopefully keep reproducing.
Right, because
that's the bigger the bigger thing is I need them to keep creating more villages. Unlike a real city, Minecraft villages can be populated without immigration.
I mean, we did just recruit some villagers from other places, so I mean...
Yeah.
Recruit, kidnap.
But I mean, usually it relocated. Usually to like build a population of a place, you have to have people coming in because the birth rate isn't fast enough to actually grow it with the death rate. But we don't have a death rate here, so it'll be fine.
True. Assuming all the zombies stay away. You're gonna turn into layers from the completed structure. It's been sitting in your test world for months. Nice.
One of these houses has a crafting bench in it. I know it because
Oh,
I put it there. Which
need
one
one?
is it? Nope, there it is.
I was gonna say, I have one in my pocket. I actually have two.
It's fine. Yeah. I was actually worried I didn't have planks rather than anything else. Okay. Now we just hope that one of them feeds themselves.
It's called unilateral extraction, not kidnapping. You're
Not
right.
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 Yeah, see? We are completely justified in our actions.
I know me.
I mean, the best part about this is that, you know, they're a bunch of pixels, so there's no ethics around
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
If we're judging people and their morals based on their actions in video games, every Sims player would be in jail.
Yep.
Every Sims player would actively be in prison. Me included. I've committed war crimes on The Sims, I'll admit that.
You know what? I don't know that I have. Well,
That's impressive.
other than certain spells with the spellcaster one, but I don't even think that character's actually killed anybody with it. Just, you know, annoyed them.
Have you ever used the thing to minionize someone and it's literal mind control? That's got to be a war crime of some description.
Don't think I have.
You can just make them like do your chores and shit. It's you know, questionable.
But still.
But again, if we're imprisoning people for their like video game war crimes.
Oh, I'd be in prison for my Minecraft war crimes, no, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about death row art because I don't think I'm there yet. Like, I don't think I did that. Maybe I'm just my tiny minority.
I don't think you're necessarily a minority. I do feel like the majority of Sims players have at least once trapped somebody in a box, which
Never
I'm pretty
done
sure
that.
is unlawful imprisonment. Really? You've never just trapped somebody in a box just to see what would happen? Or drowned
Nope.
somebody?
Nope. Has it happened on accident? I think maybe once. But, like, I didn't do it on
Nicest Sims
purpose.
player I know.
Yeah, no, that's fair, Dragon. Yeah, no, I agree with that assessment, actually.
Wouldn't make it to death row. Plus he would kill me on the spot. Oh. Yikes. Okay. I think that's everything I needed to accomplish today.
Yay!
Yay!
This is the person we're playing with at the moment on Archaeo SMP. You
I
should go
forget that
follow
there's still
them.
cookies at the top of the tower. You put them in item frames and I just never got rid of them.
I wondered, I figured you did notice eventually.
Yeah. I could just leave them there. They're not in my way.
True.
Like the ones that are in my chests.
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure there are other places where there were item framed cookies, but I don't remember where they were. You may have found them
I
already.
don't remember either. Yeah. If it's not in my way, I'll just leave them there because I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you do force your Sims to lock them in the houses and force them to paint. Yep.
That's what the paint goblin is for.
Meanwhile, I force my Sims to have a life, and they hate that sometimes.
Yeah, The Sims is where you can play out your wildest fantasies, like owning a house.
And a garden, and a greenhouse.
And a garden, and like as many pets as you want. Yes.
And an office, and a painting room.
Yep. How you make the Sims not have multiple murder charges? Because they'd rather use the toilet than put out the fire burning down the house. That's not murder, that's manslaughter. Paint goblins in The Sims. You create a sim that is entirely random. Some people make them really like ugly looking, and then you trap them in a little 2x2 square with an easel, a toilet, and a fridge. And their entire life is paint. You make them antisocial. You make them. There's like a bunch of traits that you can like unlock with them, and then that's their entire existence is to paint.
Yeah, Dragon. That's yep. Dragon's modded Sims playthrough with some very adult mods.
We have a baby. We have a child. Yay!
The nitwit did something. That's cool.
You have accomplished something. You are not.
I wonder if there's statistics for Sims, because I wonder if they have stats somewhere. But yeah, no.
Like how many players?
Well, how many Sims of mine have died, and by what? Because I wonder if I could look that up. I honestly can't think of a time. I think I did have someone die laughing. That was funny. It was like,
nice.
He got so excited. I think I ended up go back into an older save for that one. So like that was.
See, I don't play long enough to have them die. I make houses instead. I spend all my time making a house, and then I'm like, I don't want to play anymore.
And I think somebody almost died making mac and cheese.
I'm just learning that Dragon's a little bit of a freak right now. Okay, I'm gonna be completely like transparent here. I downloaded the Wicked Whims mod for the like period and like the menstrual cycle and the pregnancy settings. But it did mean that I could never play Sims on stream again. Because that mod just it does things to your settings.
Yeah, so I've heard.
And then people see it and then they freak out.
I actually don't think I've ever played modded Sims.
Modding Sims is hard though, because they keep updating it and then it breaks your entire game.
Right, and then if you run wrong move and you've lost your entire save. Yeah. I've seen it happen a few times. But I had
an entire save corrupt because of an update. Yeah, she'll give you things to do, farmer.
But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever. There might have been a situation where, like, if I had a spellcaster, they might have accidentally killed somebody, but like, I don't think I've told them to. And then there's people.
And one mod changes too many other mods, yeah. Yeah. Same goes for like Stardew Valley, but Stardew Valley doesn't update nearly enough. The problem with Stardew Valley mods, I love playing with them, but you cannot play local co-op with them because it breaks it that people cannot enter houses without the game crashing on them.
Oof.
So
never played Stardew, so
I think you'd enjoy it. I think you'd enjoy Stardew.
Probably. But I'm kind of like right now, if I want to play that kind of game, I play Coral Islands. So.
That's fair. Did we fix my Stardew save when that corrupted because of the mods? But I've lost a Sims save to corruption. I don't even remember how. I think there was a glitch at one stage in one of the updates that could corrupt files. I think there's an ongoing glitch. There's an ongoing glitch with one of the mod packs where if you aren't careful, your entire world will corrupt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, just... Like, it'll just start deleting everything. And you cannot... Once it's corrupted, there's nothing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that!
The last time I played, or one of the last times I played, I was having issues because the toddler was glitching out to the point where no one could pick him up. And he would not walk back to the house, and he just randomly decided to just like go across the street. I think it was snowing. I was like, this kid has a death wish. None of the adults can get him in the house. No one can get him food. What am I supposed to do?
My favorite one has been I managed to get one of my dogs to glitch out, in which it became like this lanky monster creature. That was terrifying.
Yeah.
The visual glitches are always so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
What is...
Yeah, no, Dragon was in the VC with me when that was happening. I was like, what is it going on? Why? It's like this child literally keeps running away from home and will not go back inside and eat food. I think it was...
How do you make a blacksmith table?
The smithing table is 2 iron.
That's why I can't find it.
4
It's
planks.
a smithing table. Oh no,
yeah, I think it's 2 iron, 4 planks, and then it...
I was trying to type in like blacksmith, and it wasn't coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That would be because I'm stupid.
Well, no, it just wrong words.
Wrong words. It's fine.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Who invented them?
I'm not
Who
sure.
made them so difficult?
Hmm. Ooh, I landed on the light post. Wee.
A farmer's actually doing his job, which is impressive, because I feel like they never actually do their job.
I wouldn't be surprised if this turns into a wheat field, though.
That's okay. As long as they're producing something that they can eat and reproduce with.
True. They always just seem to turn things into wheat fields or potato fields or whatever the field was not. Ooh, nice.
I had exactly 3 coast trims and 3 things to put it on.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
I've never done armor trims before, so that's fun.
Yeah, we have all of them at spawn if you ever want to play around with some different combinations.
Ooh.
There's a bunch there to duplicate. I think the materials are there too. I don't remember. It's been forever since I set it up.
Beautiful. All right. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
I should depart for life calls.
Yeah.
And you should get back to building your dungeon.
Yeah, though I have to go soon too, because I gotta go to bed.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to bed?
Yeah, it's 9 p.m.
What time do you go to bed?
10:30-ish.
Like,
I gotta be up
I could have
at 6:30.
So. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. See, I go to bed at like midnight.
I have been going to bed at midnight, and I've been regretting it every morning. So.
Yeah, okay, go to bed.
Yeah, I'll go build a little bit first, but.
Okay, I might raid out to you then. Too.
This has been fun.
So, yeah, I'm grateful for your help. There are plenty of things that I still need to do, but it's very useful.
Yeah. And I appreciate having someone to talk to.
Yeah. So. Even if you've never committed Sims war crimes.
I mean, there's always a first.
True.
You know.
All right.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right. There we go. All right. Let's go. Let me mute. Even though there's no one else on, I won't hot mic anyway. Actually, I should toss this stuff in the storage system because I don't need it in this mess. Yeah, that was fun. Nice side quest. Let's see. Put that in there. I don't know where that... actually, I should... I mean, I'm not logging out, Dragon, but it's okay. I should be soon. I should be. No, don't. Don't worry about it, Dragon. I said I was going to soon. Okay. Why is a torch ending up in it? That's fine. Oh, I bet that's from... That's from the hoppers. I said I would have to do it soon. I technically still also have to eat, but I'm also not too pressed about it. Okay. Let's do that. Let's see. Uh... Okay. I'm being a rebel. I'm gonna stay up. Oh, where's my chest go? There we go. Okay, I don't have the deep slate I need. Alright, I'll have to go upstairs. Hold on. Da 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 da. It's the nice thing about being in my storage room for working on this project. I just go upstairs and find the materials. That's great.
How long have you had these droids?
About 3 or 4 seasons.
They're up for sale if you
Thank you, Rin, for the raid. Welcome in.
You don't need
Thank
to
you,
see
Nox, for the sub. 7 months, let's go.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
I'm glad that's still
These aren't
working.
the droids
That's
we're
what I'm
looking
looking for.
He can go about his business.
You can go about your business.
Move along.
Move
If you need
along.
to raid and run, don't worry about it. It is appreciated. And
Hello
thank you
there.
for hanging out. It's so much fun.
Noxious_Ox just resubscribed for 7 months. Hamburger.
Yeah. Yeah. It's... Yep. It was Marvel Rivals last, I guess. At least according to Stream Elements, Nox. Welcome in. So, I'm back to working on this for a little bit. I'm gonna be slightly rebellious and, keep working on this instead of getting off and eating. It's fine. I'm not that hungry anyway. Yeah, so this, well, I'll show you up here. You may look. Okay. It's always appreciated. So those who haven't seen it, this is the castle. This is the keep. And in here is the storage room. Brain is... Oh, you left before I could say bye back. This is the storage room. But I have finished the upper part of the castle. So, we're working on the dungeons because why not? Just, you know, add a staircase and expand the dungeon. No? We might as well. I will quickly do a free cam so you can kind of see the castle in its, well, currently loaded entirety. as I mentioned earlier to everyone, I am planning on doing some other builds. Particularly, I am trying to build up the courage to try to build an actual dragon. Not dragon as in the person, dragon as in a mystical creature. But that's gonna be a completely new thing for me, so I'm kind of just like, I need some time. I need to get the creative energy for that. But this is just yeah. I clarified on purpose. So yeah, we're just building the pathways for now. I'm kind of figuring out where the layers and where the staircases are going to go. We've got a cave over here that I want to incorporate. No one has seen your new skin yet? No, no one's seen your new skin yet. That's a true statement. If we decide to stream on Saturday and we decide to stream Minecraft, it might be the first time. But yeah, I'm just kind of figuring out the mapping a little bit. The intention, you know, it's gonna end up being a maze, and like that's kind of on purpose. I don't know exactly what's gonna go in here, or they might see it tomorrow. True, true. I don't know. You might decide to stream Cult of the Lamb tomorrow. I was figuring out the staircase. Right. I'm kind of just figuring out staircases and hallways and letting it loop on itself, and I'll figure out exactly what I'm putting where later. The nice thing about the very weird glitch, I wouldn't say very weird glitch, the result of the teleportation magic that was used to bring this castle into this world from the previous season is that there's this huge area here that's just floating ores and nothing else. And like inside of caves, like in English. So I don't have to dig that much. If anything, it would be marbles again. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to at least go 7. To make the right space for the height of the tunnels we're working with. Oh, marbles was fun. Monday. Like, what day was it? I almost said Tuesday, and I was like, no, that's not right. Tuesday was yesterday. Tuesday is D&D day. Which, as we were talking about earlier, was very fun. It was a combat, first half of a combat. So. I still feel like, as a player of a spellcaster, I'm still very much learning. It was good, and it was fun to see some people that we don't get, you don't see that often. I mean, today I've seen a lot of people, so that's been nice. It's always fun to have a chill stream. Because everything's changing doesn't mean never been this way before. Turn this up for you guys. You can actually hear it. I don't know who your friends are. Honestly, this song has a very similar sound to the one we were talking about earlier. Dark horizon, follow the light. It's also very quiet. The next song is gonna hurt, depending on what it is. You should get back to streaming whenever you're ready, Nox. Whenever you're ready. I can't promise to show up though, because depending on the time zones, I might be asleep. But okay, it's interesting that we might have some fun with the pathways being slightly offset. Actually, we're so busy. Yeah, that's fair. Being busy is a legitimate excuse. Okay. We're back to the beginning. Gives me a feeling and no one knows yet. It's the hard part about having friends in different time zones. Doesn't mean that you have to. I almost said regret. That was not the right word. Memories are stronger and stronger. Gonna cover these. We're gonna end up with a little bit of random stuff in the storage room. That's fine. Say goodbye. When they call you, no need to say goodbye. Okay. Let me see if I can turn that down before the next song plays, because otherwise it would hurt. Depending on what it is, but still. Almost going full volume for that song. The audio balancing on the playlist is a little bit off. It's fine though. January is busy for me, but it is eased. So you're gonna go back to better effort for streaming and gaming with friends? Mm-hmm. Honestly, I feel like January is always a little busy. I've been busier at work this week. It's been nice because I've actually had stuff to do. I need to grab some more torches though. It's always fun because that's is sarcasm for anybody who can't tell because I'm tired enough that it's not obvious. When you try to work on a project well ahead of the deadline and you get told, hey, you know what, we're not going to worry about that till January. And I'm like, okay. And then now it's like, so that needs to be done yesterday? And I'm like, uh-huh. Why do you think I was trying to work on it in November? Put it in the busy time of year. Exactly. It's like, I honestly could have had these two projects, those two catalogs, I could have had them done by now. They could have been done, we could have had them in hand. Well, minus the fact that I think they had some time they needed to get. The prices may not have been decided till like this month. However, I could have gotten everything else done. Except no one really wanted to proof it or do anything else with it. So I was like, or prove the direction I was taking things. So I was like, fine, I won't touch it then. I'll get it to a point and then, alright. But now it's to the point where I am like working on both of them and being like, ah! Doesn't help that this time, because we got the new computers and I've moved them to the newest in design, I had to completely like go through and fix both of them. One of them I completely redesigned from scratch. The other one I fixed instead. So, because everything was broken. All the fonts were wrong, which meant everything else was then broken, and I had to go through and do that. Not that I actually kind of had fun with it, but I was frustrated that I was just like told basically to wait. Because I was like, but I have all this free time right now. And if I work on it right now, I won't have to like do it for so many days straight. I could just do it at a slower pace. Alright, I definitely think that I want to add a staircase here. Harmony. The lights, what it sounds like. Or something. Because this is the cave, right? Let me just do this for now. And break out into the cave again. It's like, I know I did say I wasn't gonna... It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna do a exit on that end, but I do think that there being like some sort of I don't even know if I'd call it an exit, just it being visible on the surface, almost like this wasn't supposed to be visible, but now is. Would be kind of fun to do. Because you could say that maybe this was something happened here. Ooh! I could put some magic in, like somebody's trying to repair it. I was like, maybe there is an attack, and that's why there's a hole in the mountains there. Yes, there's also a villager here. I don't know why. I don't know what that shepherd's doing. That one I have moved back at least once from somewhere over here, and it just keeps escaping. I don't understand it. Yeah, I like that idea. The other part of it is we can even, with a little findangling, we can get into this section, which is an even bigger section of just openness. So, the other part I wanted to look at, I have to see how we can connect it. It would be fun to connect the villager area up with this dungeon system of tunnels. And I think it'll be pretty possible. So that's fun. Always gonna have to, we might even connect it up with the well system a little bit, just so that it has, just integrated a little bit, dodging around, sheep farms and other things that are less medieval looking. Yeah. I know I did just do a staircase down, but that might be the last level I do. Honestly, I don't feel like I want to go into the water that much. And this one I may make, maybe I make it an actual maze. That could be fun. I'll have to think about what I want to do for the bottom level, because I feel like the bottom level should definitely have some interesting parts to it, There you go. Okay, granted. Oh, what's this? Oh! Okay, so see, I don't know that I want necessarily to fully, like, connect this. But it could be fun to at least... Wait, I think... to have a doorway here? Maybe? I don't know. I'll think about it. Because I don't want people to get super lost in the storage system. And by people, I mean... I guess me. And maybe Dragon. But at the same time, it is this dungeon, and it's a castle dungeon, and it's a storage room, and the storage room is a dungeon, so, the point at which integrations like this make sense. I'll find a balance, I think, between the two. I definitely need to... Yeah, see, like, I can't really go that far that way at that level, at that one. I'll do it here. Ish. Do, 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 do. I love this song. It's also the theme song for one of my favorite characters in Genshin Impact. I know I haven't played it in forever, but he's so cool. It's one of my favorite characters. Well, in the game, but he's also just cool in general. I should create a D&D character based on. That would be fun. On the map to see where I need to turn. Though I might run out of haste here in a second. Yeah, if I need to turn a couple of the other beacons to haste, I will. Won't be that big of a deal. Love how there's just a random cave here. Okay, when should I turn? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably like here. But I intend to include some like cut off areas that are fallen in, maybe some archaeology. I was even thinking a tomb of sorts maybe in some section. Just doing, typical dungeony things. Treasure room was the one I was thinking of when I mentioned that I was going to take inspiration from Dungeon Dragons put us through. We're getting close to the turn. Let's say like 4 more blocks and then turn. I do want to do the science and see if there's like some way with Skulk to have the copper golems do like something when a player does something in the area. I wonder, I imagine that would have to, probably the easiest way to do something. Like it wouldn't actually do anything crazy. But it would be, you would just use a calibrated Skulk sensor to activate the copper golem. And then potentially, okay, I need to pick this stone up. Potentially then have like a dispenser activate with a lingering potion or something similar. Or wind charges even. That could be interesting. I need to watch my pick durability. That's alright. I'll spend some time. We have an ender, don't we? I'll probably spend some time at the Guardian farm, honestly. Well, I need another shulker. I think I have more spare shulkers in here. Oh, we ran out of haste. Okay. Oh, perfect! I have placed it almost perfectly. Nice. Hehe. So much room for dungeon activities. Let's go. What I am thinking is, let me place this down. Not currently organized, but it's fine. I'll organize it later. What I am thinking, oh, we should do this right now. Is that... I lost my thought completely. Oh, I was gonna say, do different ceiling blocks, I think, on different floors. So, like, here, it continues the one from upstairs where the center hallway is Skulk. Because if we come up here, this center bit is Skulk, whereas the offshoots are all the basalts. I don't currently have a lot of basalt, so I'm gonna have to fix that. These are the chains I wanted to replace. Gotta go back to class now. You'll be lurking. Lurk is appreciated, Nox. Hopefully class is good. I do think I'm gonna replace a bunch of the orange lanterns with these, simply because they clash less. But like this room has got the Skulk on the roof. I think I'm gonna probably pull in some copper and some other blocks now at the lower levels of the dungeon. Play around with some tough maybe. Though I need to get more tough if I'm gonna do that. I do not have that much right now. Okay, that's not the vibe. Make sure my spawn is definitely set here. Okay. Yeah, it'll be fun. I definitely want to include some more rooms like these as well. So like maybe I'll make a room that's just like full of pots and stuff as well, and all sorts of fun things. We'll figure out how to decorate eventually. I will take time to figure that out. Okay. I feel like some of these do actually have orders. I think those are the items that do though. They just got dropped into the hoppers after that point. Keep the torches. Don't need the arrows right now. I'm using my infinity bow for once. Mostly because I ran out of arrows the other day and I decided to just get my infinity bow out so I could help run with some of the mobs. But alright, I think as much as I want to keep working, both my voice and overall the fact that I need to eat before I go to bed indicates I should probably stop here. Maybe next time we will. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Friday, but we might end up here, and I might end up picking a specific room to just make for fun. We'll see. Let me check and see. I am currently watching one person, but because I was lurking in someone's chat. Let me check and see who's on though. Debating because I've never actually raided into them, so or I not even chat in their chat. I don't remember. Friend of a friend though. Not sure how much longer they're going though, because they have been going for a minute. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. No, not this time. I will maybe next time. Thank you, Dragon. Thank you guys all for the hype train earlier. I believe, was it Mousy and Surge both gifted 5. It is, you are appreciated. And Mousy and Dragon, Surge and Nox also, I think. Did I miss somebody? Let me not list almost everyone. And they all resubbed and then Prelude gave bits, I think is what it was. Something like that. And ran and rated. Seraphira, I've been in their streams when they've been streaming with Kat, but I don't know that I've actually ever said anything. And I've like, you know what? Not this time. Maybe next time. I need to work on that because they're cool. I think. As far as I can tell. You're very welcome, Rin. I'm glad I could help. I'm glad I could help, I should say. It was funny because I was thinking tonight before we had talked about you actually streaming. I was like, I wonder if they're gonna stream tonight. I don't know, but I'm gonna work on this dungeon I started the other day because, you know, That's what I want to work on. And I'm glad I did, because I think if I'd played my other game, my throat would have screamed at me. Too much reading. Anyway, I believe I should be back on Friday unless I have forgotten something. I'm not positive, though. And then, I don't know about Saturday. We'll see. Probably. It is technically Valentine's Day, but I'm also not opposed. So, we'll just see what the vibes are. I will stop talking and go get food. Night chat. Thank you all for hanging out and for the lyrics and all the things. You are all appreciated and seen. I may not refresh the viewer list often, but I still see you.